All right, so coming up as a kid, I was a big Jordan fan, of course, and that was like the #1 shoe at that particular time. Having a pair of Jordans back then was even more priceless than having a pair of Jordans now today. The Air Jordan 3s was like some of Jordan's classic dunks. He did the dunk where he looks at the rim and comes back with the one hand, and he does the from the free throw line in the Air Jordan 3s. Like some of his most amazing dunks was in the Air Jordan 3s. And as a kid, that was like who I always watched. The white cement 3s were just like stupid classics. I remember going and getting my first pair when I got in high school. I was like in 9th grade. Like all the white kids, everybody, like, you know what I'm saying, Chinese, whatever, was like, oh shit, he got the new jersey. It was almost like an entrance. As soon as you come in the room, like you just like, like, you know what I'm saying? It's automatic. And I was like called the cafeteria king. Everybody knew me as making beats and whatnot, and always like just beating on the table. And I was actually selling bass tapes throughout the high school. So they was giving me this little reputation like Drumma Boy, man. He just stayed with dope beat patterns. He stayed with dope bass tapes, whatnot. And I was getting his name out, Drumma Boy, Drumma Boy. And I remember wearing like my first pair of Air Jordan 3s to school. And like, it's a couple kids, like, you know what I'm saying, freestyling as I'm beating at the table. And like one kid jumps in on the floor, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm beating in on the table and he was just killing it. Somebody else jumps in across the table and jumps in and starts flowing, whatnot. I'm still making beats on the table. And the dude next to me jumps in and starts flowing, you know what I'm saying? But his flow, out of all of the 3 of the flows, was like one of the weaker flows. You know what I'm saying? Ironically, and like, you know what I'm saying? He's just moving his hands and just all the extra. Like everybody else was just kind of just having fun and just freestyling and whatnot, but he just got all extra and was overdoing it. And he's moving his hands and hits the jungle juice. And it's like, I'm looking at it, it's already going straight from my lap, but I'm more importantly looking at the shoes, and it's just like falling in slow motion. All on the shoes, like splash. I can't move quick enough. And I just had my hands like this, just looking at my shoes like, bruh. And that was a word. Like anytime you get mad in Memphis, you're gonna hear the word, bruh. Damn, man. Damn, man. Nigga might say them 3 words like 50 times. Damn, man. I just take my shoes off and just walk out the cafeteria with my shit like in my hands. Like somebody just murdered a baby and now I gotta take the baby to the emergency room. Like, bro, it's the death of the Jordans, bro. And let me just like, okay, bro, they dead. Ain't nothing I can do. I'm not finna try to wash them. I'm not trying to do nothing. And I was already getting like, you know, $100 a bass tape. So I'm just on my hustle like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go to the store, cop me another pair, come back the next day like, bam. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no stopping me having these J's on, and everybody was just like, that's where the fresh came from. Just, damn, that boy stay fresh. That boy got down Drumma Boy, woo. And it was just like, just me having my own, you know what I'm saying, and being able to go get my own was like everything for a 13-year-old kid. You know what I'm saying? That was like the ultimate come up.